Hey, I'm Courtney with Second Harvest Food Bank. Today we're going to be making a one skillet meal called Good Luck Greens and Beans. This is a good New Year's meal. It's got all the foods that are supposed to bring you good luck for the year. So let's get washed up and get started. You'll need bacon, onion, garlic, red pepper flakes, collard greens, low sodium chicken broth, black-eyed peas, cooked chicken breast or some other kind of meat, white vinegar, salt and pepper, and cooked brown rice. We're gonna start by heating up our skillet to cook our bacon. This bacon is pretty fatty, so it's kind of stretchy. Biting the bacon. Try to get it as straight in the pan as you can. This bacon's pretty long, so it's hard for me to do that, but just do your best. Now, after we touch our bacon, we want to make sure that we wash our hands with warm water and soap. The bacon's starting to shrink up a little bit. Be careful, bacon fat does not feel good, and it's hot and it burns. Once your bacon is cooked and crispy, we can take it out of the pan and put it on a plate. I like to have a paper towel just to get some of that extra grease off. And we'll just set that aside. You can see there's there'll be some liquid grease inside your pan. We can keep that in there, and we're gonna add our onions. The onions are starting to get soft. They have this beautiful like brown color that comes from that bacon grease. It smells fantastic. They're looking good. So we're gonna add our garlic and our red pepper flakes. After about 30 seconds of those cooking, we're gonna add our collard greens. So this looks like a pretty big bowl. This is an entire bunch of collard greens, and they're cut into ribbons. So we'll add that now to our skillet. It looks like a lot, but don't worry, it'll cook down. Here's where we also add the salt and pepper, just to season it. Now we add the broth so that the greens will cook a little bit faster. And we're gonna stir that, cook that until the liquid is evaporated, which will be about 3 minutes. It doesn't take too long. These greens are such a bright, vibrant color. It's so pretty. Our greens are looking fantastic. So we're gonna go ahead and add our black-eyed peas. I have rinsed them and drained them from their can. Now, if you don't have any black-eyed peas, that's totally okay. Pinto beans will work, a white bean will work, they all taste good, but traditionally, the beans and greens will be done with black-eyed peas. You can also add your chicken. I'm using canned chicken this time, but you can use 1.5 cups of leftover chicken from another recipe, or leftover turkey from the holidays, or ham from the holidays, pork from the holidays. It's a great leftover dish. Now that all of that is inside our skillet, we're gonna stir it up and let it heat until warmed all the way through. You want your beans and your chicken to be warm. We're gonna go ahead and add a splash of vinegar to add just this brightness. This only calls for 1 tablespoon, but if you taste it and you feel like you want more, go ahead and do that. It's all up to you. Now it's time to serve. I chose brown rice because it has more fiber. It's a little more heart healthy for you. Now let's add our beans and greens. We can't forget about our bacon that we had. I wanted to let it cool off, and then we can crumble it up to little bacon bits. And we sprinkle it on top for some extra bacon flavor. Just look at how delicious this looks. Oh my gosh, can you see that? Now for the moment of truth. Anyway, this meal has a lot of protein, fiber, vitamins and minerals. It's just really good for you. So this is a great way to ring in the new year and to celebrate with your loved ones. Enjoy.